One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the Houston Cougars offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back.
A lot of room to the right. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And the Red Raiders backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Morton. Sets up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. On 1st down from their own 22. From the gun, running back gets the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Carter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. Putting together a real scoring threat here the first down at the 36. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Setting up the screen. Creates a little space. He's loose. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Dropping back, it's Morton. Fires to the tight end. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Powers through the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Red Raiders are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Red Raiders in the hurry up. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the down. The Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Morton. Looking for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Throws toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Wegman. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. Sends it downfield. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for room, it's Joyner. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, going up top. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. No chance to run, but still a good game.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Makes the catch. It's Broussard. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Under fire. Turns it loose. It's caught. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Give to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Eakin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll go to the ground. Creates a little room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Caught over the middle. It's Sanford. And he's brought down after a nice game. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's York. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. It's complete to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Cougars! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be knocked down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the move, he fires. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Broussard. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Cougars have pushed it inside the 20. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will drain away the time and secure the victory. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Got his man. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. They'll come to the line, 1st and goal with the lead, and the clock working in their favor. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what...
Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. The Demon Deacons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will be first on the attack. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are written.
It's a seam wide open!
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They've been running it, but now the pass. The sure hands, it's Stewart.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Hokey, 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 high, tech, tech, VPI. Got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Groves. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle, it's Green. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. And the Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wake Forest's offense will try to get something going with their 1st possession. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Moving away from pressure. Throws into the middle of the field. Snags it inside the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On the option, he'll toss it. Beck's going for the goal line. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. This is a designed run. Makes it past the marker. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The Demon Deacons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Vic. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Complete downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Drones. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to get behind the defense. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quick completion on the out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. He'll get rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vic. Now the connection takes it to the 11. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. It's Holloway. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Green. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And that one falls incomplete, a huge standby. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning on the Jets. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Drones. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown! They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throwing on the run. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The play action fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Got the quick pass. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Drones. It's complete to the right. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Hokies are threatening in the red zone. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one sails. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Rolling right and going deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. And he walks it. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got a man, it's Green. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Dropping back, it's Drones. Going for the big play. So close to a huge gain there, but he makes the catch out of bounds. It's incomplete. The Hokies line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wants to go up top on first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Green. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. Off-play action on first down. He's going to take a shot. Makes a grab for a big play. Off and running. Touchdown, Cardinals. Split backs here. Give to Brown. Runs through the tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cardinals will have it first and 10. Here we go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. And to the air, it's Moss. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going downfield for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Shoots it to the left. Got a wide open receiver. And he just kept. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They'll run play action. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't connect. Wants to throw. It's Moss. Fires to the right. They pick it off, and this defense a much. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's struck. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Extending the play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to
take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing. Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He'll finally. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Let's go. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Throw into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. On the set. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fires on the move. And that is incomplete.
Really good job by the defense, understanding the quarterback got outside the pocket. Now I got to understand where he's at. Now the middle of the field starts to come towards where he's scrambling. The other side of the field comes to the middle of the field. Great job by the defense, understanding the quarterback was pressed outside the pocket.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Looking to throw on 1st down. The little soft flip pass ball.
Welcome, folks, to a spectacle, a tremendous light show hyping up this crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. And the Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense comes on the field first today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. For impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and you get into passing situations. Oftentimes, you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have 2 of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Lopez. Caught near the sticks, it's Gons. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Randall. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Clemson's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matchup across with an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these 2 guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Klubnik. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Pass caught. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Lopez. Hit just as he throws the ball. He makes the grab. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The tight end has got it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Defense is coming after him. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Here he goes. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes into the clear. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And this one will be fair caught. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Lopez. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Can he make it to the marker? That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. New set it down to the offense. First and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 42. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, UNC. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking for his big tight end. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Offense facing a second and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Williams. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. One more play before they head to the locker room. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Took contact on the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Williams. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. That completion sets up a second down play. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the Tar Heels will try to keep this drive moving.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Dropping back. It's Lopez. Oh, escapes it. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
He fires downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Clemson.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. Excellent field position here for the offense. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense really clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Scanning the field. It's Lopez. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he heads out out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep to the right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And the Tar Heels line up with a first and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Pitch to the back. And this... And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Lopez. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations,